Steffes Group, selling land and the equipment to farm it. A small world, tight bond, and good memories. All three of these were experienced at the Kahlbaugh Farm Retirement Auction on Tuesday, June 18th. Stephen and Jennifer have decided to step away from farming to pursue adventures elsewhere, and on Tuesday, they were surrounded by acquaintances and close friends alike.
You'll never guess who I'm with. It's Steve's twin. Or might as well be, isn't that right?
Yep, that's true. Steve and I were born on the same day, same hospital, but I am 2 hours older than him. And I do remind him of that once in a while.
Absolutely. You tell him back in my day.
Right.
And
yeah.
when you're older, like me. Love telling him that, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So besides coming here today, why else did you come?
Well, Steve's been a lifelong friend. I thought I would support him. My wife happens to work with Steffes Group, right on. So, through that process, she came along with me and wanted to see the whole operation in action from the standpoint of what goes out in the field as she does accounting.
Absolutely. Quite a small world for you here then today, isn't it?
Yep, I drove a lot of the machinery around here as well as worked all the fields, so it's kind of bittersweet seeing Steve selling off and retiring, but fabulous for him.
Absolutely, and we're really hoping we can do a good job for him today. But John, thanks for coming today.
All right.
Glad to have you here.
All right, thanks.
I was able to talk with the sellers about their history together and their life on the farm they built.
So when did you guys meet?
Oh my goodness. Probably almost 30 years ago.
30 years ago, we celebrated our
We celebrated our 25th. It'll be our 26th in June.
in June here.
Well,
Yeah.
congratulations, guys.
Thanks.
So, and you guys bought this farm together, is that correct?
Yep.
Bought
Yep,
it from
from his-
my parents.
Okay.
And that was in 97.
Yes, 97.
And what was the need to sell today? Are you retiring, or what prompted that decision?
There was someone by the name of Jade In from South Korea. She has a plant in a non-GMO soybean plant in Gary, Minnesota. And she saw our place and she wanted it.
Really?
And a year ago, we would have never guessed we would be selling this family farm.
No.
But she come in and she liked the farm, the setup, location, and she wanted it, and so she bought it.
Yeah. I mean, we knew that he was going to retire. It was going to be after this year he were going to retire, but we thought we would just stay here. So that's changing a lot for us. But it's good. It's a good thing.
Yeah, that's quite a story. I've never heard of anything like that, so that's pretty interesting. So what are your plans for afterwards? Are you taking a trip anywhere?
No, we go south in the winter. We have a home in Mesa, Arizona. I don't know. We're going to enjoy the summer for once. We're going to golf and enjoy the summer.
I've never enjoyed a summer in Minnesota. It's been work every year. So this is going to be a different thing for me.
Well, you guys, you absolutely deserve it. Thank you so much for everything that you do for the farm and agriculture production, and enjoy your summer.
Thank you
you.
so much.
One piece in particular that was hard for Stephen C. Go was the first tractor he ever bought.
That's my first tractor. I purchased back in 87 or 88. It was a tractor that I've taken care of from top to bottom, changed the engine oil on it every 100 hours. It was kind of my baby over the years.
You can absolutely tell too, and I don't know if you can see it here, but the grill is absolutely intact. There's still a lot of paint on it. The tires are great. I believe that this is going to be quite a hot piece today. Is there anything else in here that you're excited to see go, maybe?
Excited to see go.
Or to see sell? What kind of price it's going to bring? That edible combine, you don't see those too often.
No, I've had a lot of interest in that edible bean combine this week. A lot of people calling on it. A lot of people coming to look at it. Yeah, I'm kind of with the lower soybean prices, and the higher edible bean prices. I'm kind of excited to see what can happen with this combine.
It ended up selling quite well at $13,000. The three tractors previous to the Versatile, though, were hot sellers. This 2008 Case IH Magnum 275 tractor with a little over 4,000 hours on the clock sold for $72,000. The 2004 John Deere 8520 track tractor sold for $70,000, and this 2012 fairly low-hourred Case IH quad track wowed at $181,000. Out of the tillage and cultivating equipment, this 8-year-old Salford Extreme came out like a dark horse, selling for $50,000. But the most unique items of the auction belong to this not-so-often-seen edible bean combine with only 183 hours. A picket representative from Grand Forks and even Idaho came to see it sell. We first sold the head, which sold at a solid $20,000, a great precursor for the combine itself. But before the combine sold, I wanted to talk to the folks around it to see what they thought about this exceptional item.
So I saw you were poking around this edibles combine. Is this the reason that you came to the auction today?
Well, I sell them. It's a picket edible bean combine, and I work for Pro Ag Equipment in Grand Forks, and I'm just kind of coming here, talking to farmers, networking, seeing who's interested in it, and just being out here. It's a nice day, so.
Absolutely, it's a beautiful day for an auction, and I'm excited to see how this thing sells. You're obviously excited to see how this thing sells. So should we see how this thing sells?
Yeah, let's see how this thing sells.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Well done, pull ahead. 140 down here now, Highland, time's up.
The 2012 Pickett Twin Master finally sold for $140,000. There is one more face in the crowd that was familiar to the Kahlbaughs. Jacob has known the Kahlbaughs for years and will be taking over and managing their farm.
I've known Kahlbaughs for probably 12 years. Their sons are my age. Golfed with him for a long time. So, but yeah, the boss bought this place here, and I've worked with Steve this spring putting a crop in, and we're from Gary, Minnesota, so it's only 20 miles away, not too far. So.
And what's your role in taking over the farm then?
So I'm the farm manager and seed sale manager for Soyco International. We're gonna grow seed beans for our company. We sell, we have 6 different varieties of conventional food grade soybeans that we sell overseas to Japan, Korea, the Asia market over there. So our main goal with the farm is to raise our own seed, sell to our farmers, and then, rotate corn and wheat in there, just because conventional beans you can have some weed problems, so it's good to get a good rotation in there. And so yeah, we'll manage this farm, and hopefully we can do as good a job as Steve's done. He's a good farmer, and he had a good auction today, I would say. But
well, thanks so much for participating in today's auction.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, and congratulations on everything that you got today.
Thanks a lot.
We had a great success here at the Kahlbaughs Farm Retirement Auction today, and we had so much stuff to sell that you're just going to have to go to our website at steffesgroup.com to check out the rest of the items. And while you're there, don't forget to check out all of our news articles and an upcoming event near you. Don't forget to click and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can stay up to date on all of our auction previews and recaps. Until next time, this is Bethany Kudrowski.